Mr. Velankar, welcome. Please take over.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Doshi sir. Uh, and a very warm good afternoon to all my friends who are now about to join MBA and MCA. Well, before I start, I just have a small question for all of you. As you are all MBA aspirants, basically let me know the reason why you are doing MBA. Anybody can unmute and say, tell the reason. Why? Yes? Anybody?
Sir, to get job.
To get job, okay. Anybody else?
See, friends, you have to open up. He is asking you questions. You are supposed to actually, without any problems, without any hassles, be
No, you can
free.
be free enough. Whatever
Please,
you feel. I mean, as you have taken a decision to do MBA, must be some reason.
Improving skills and to get the job.
Okay, okay,
Like to manage things properly.
okay, okay. Anybody else? Because I have not got the real answer till now. Yes. Okay. Friends, let me be very frank with you. Though you are speaking or not, or whether you want to openly say or not, ultimately, why somebody wants to do something? 99.99% people do something for earning money. As simple as that. I want to earn handsome salary. I want to earn handsome money. So I am doing this course. This is the simplest and plain answer I was waiting for. Rest all is just a byproduct. But what is most important, or what we call it as down the line, is money, money, and money. So I want to get handsome salary, handsome money, and want to get good promotions, and want to get good positions, and want to earn more money. As simple as that. So basic reason behind why one goes for such professional courses, whether it is MBA, whether it is MCA, whether it is engineering, whether it is medical, whether it is law, all professional courses, people go for majoritarily for money. So friends, let's be frank enough and let's clear our doubts that we are here to get good money. So we are joining the course. Fine, fantastic. If we see the history of management education worldwide, management graduates have earned uh, better money, a better position, better respect, and better demand in last couple of years. And India is also in the same race. So that's why students who complete their engineering also join MBA. Students after completing their IITs also join the MBA. Students after completion of, even some students I have seen, they have done MBBS and still have joined MBA. So what is so attractive in MBA is a good growth potential as far as monetary gains are concerned, as far as position gains are concerned, and as far as career opportunities are concerned. So let's be very frank and clear that we are joining MBA to get all this. Now, once we are clear with this, let me say that what are the things you can get after for doing your MBA. One is obviously salary. There is no doubt about it. What else is better career options? I mean, if you are a plain engineer, plain BA, BCom, BSc, your chances of going up are relatively very less, or it takes a lot of time to move upwards. And majority it's time bound. After 5, 6, 7, 10 years, एक छोटा promotion मिल जाता है, थोड़ी salary rise मिल जाती है. So it's a very slow process, so slow progress. Whereas with MBA degree on, definitely the pace is more, and you get a better prospective opportunities. Nice way. एक छोटा example बोलता हूँ. I did my BE and then I did my MBA. And let me tell you, whatever I got after in my complete industry life was not because of my BE, but because of my MBA. So for example, I got into Bajaj, as sir has said. Bajaj Auto, I worked there for 5 years. Then I thought कि नहीं यार, बस हो गया, दूसरी जगह जाना चाहिए. Let me tell you, because I did MBA and I did it in materials management, industry was not a bar for me. So I moved to Philips India. See, Bajaj Auto and Philips. Bajaj was in automobile sector. Philips was in electronic sector. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा मेरे को. I entered into Philips India. I worked there for 4 years. Then I entered into Finolex cables. A completely different industry, cable industry. I worked there for 2 years. And then because I was MBA and because I had this functional experience, I got one of the rarest opportunity to enter in, and that was into IT sector through ERP. That is, because of my domain knowledge, I joined a IT company, Tata Technologies, as a business consultant, and then I worked in a very renowned software called SAP. And because of that, I went to US for 2 years. I worked in a Big 4 consultancy firm in US, that is Ernst & Young LLP USA, just because of my MBA degree. So what I'm trying to tell you is that this is some unique degree which absolutely wipes off your basic degree qualification. Whether you are BA, BCom, BE, BSc, BBA, BCA, it wipes off everything, and what remains is MBA. So friends, let's understand that this is a degree which is going to give you much better opportunities and chances of moving across, moving to different sectors, moving to different companies, going up, not only going up, going abroad also. And this is not what I'm trying to tell you just to say कि ऐसा ऐसा हो सकता है. I've just given you an example of myself itself. So,
sir, sorry for the interrupt.
Haan ji.
Actually, sir, this is Dr. Mayank, and
Haan ji.
sir, in this crowd we are having our MCA students, and their MCA runs under the Faculty of Management. So highlight them on MBA, IT, or MCA also.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I will take care of both MBA as well as MCA.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
So I was first talking about MBA. So what MBA can give you is this: that better career opportunities, better salary, worldwide recognition. This degree has a worldwide recognition. Remember this thing. As I already told you that my degree gave me a worldwide recognition. Big 4 consultancy firm. US में जो 4 बड़े consultancy firms है, Pricewaterhouse, Ernst & Young, Deloitte Consulting, and Accenture. One of that I could get into as a manager is just because of my MBA. So that is another thing. Then next is personal development. Friends, if you are just graduate and join some company, then your scope or your what I would say, the total area of operations is very small. So you don't develop much, क्योंकि job भी वही रहता है. We always say कि a particular person working in a particular department, if he has a 20 years experience, working in finance department, working in HR department, just a graduate, then we call it as he has only 2 years of experience and multiplied 9 times. And that's why he's 18 years. Because he earns experience of only 2 years, though he has worked for 18 years. Because he has done same job again and again for next 16 years. So that experience doesn't give him personality development. With MBA, first of all, your personality gets a boost, because during MBA, you will learn a lot of things. You will learn about industry, you learn about various fields, you learn about various segments of the organization. Because during your normal graduation, say if you are BCom, you know about only finance. If you are BSc, you know only about technology, or BE, you know only about technology. If you are BA, you may be knowing only about psychology or maybe human resources. But in MBA, you learn all subjects, and that's why you have a wider perspective. You know what all departments are doing and how they are interlinked and how the things move, and then how requirements get floated and so on and so forth. So MBA gives you a chance to know much more details about industry. It gives you a chance to learn many more things which normally you wouldn't have learned, and your personality gets better developed than anything else. One more thing that MBA helps you to do, that is self-employment. Friends, we always talk about good job, good salary, good job, good salary, good job, good salary. No, MBA also opens up one more door, and that is entrepreneurship. You can become a very good entrepreneur because you already have wider knowledge of industries, systems, customers, and so on and so forth. So it's a very good platform to start entrepreneurship. I will again give my example. I completed all this up to SAP around 15, 16 years after my completion of MBA. And then I thought, okay, this is enough. I don't want to serve anybody now. I want to jump into entrepreneurship. And I could do that. Just because whatever I have learned in those 15, 16 years, various aspects of various industries, and then what I did, I started my own IT recruitment firm. So, a HR area. First I worked in materials area, then I worked in sales and distribution area, then I worked in a SAP, that is ERP software, and then I worked in HR, that is starting my own IT consultancy firm, software recruitment consultancy firm. And let me tell you, I had beautiful clients, including L&T, Infotech, and Siemens, and so on and so forth. So, just a MBA and doors get opened up. Various doors get opened up. One of that is entrepreneurship. Friends, today, there is 10 to 15% students who start their own something, entrepreneurs, and they are beautifully managing it because they have already learned how to manage a business in their MBA. And now it's an era of people who have got some different ideas. आज जो भी सब आप देख रहे हो ना, चाहे वो ओला उबर हो, चाहे वो जोमैटो हो, चाहे वो बाइजू हो, ये सब people have grown up just based on ideas. ना उनके पास कोई ज्यादा पैसा था ना कुछ था, but they had very good ideas and they worked, and then people ran behind them with money. जोमेटो का आईपीओ आपने देखा होगा परसों जो हुआ वो, and people poured money like anything in that IPO. What is उसका बहुत बड़ा, you know, people laughed. अरे ये वेटर को 5,000 करोड़ दे दिए बोले. They just ignored. What do you mean by waiter? Ultimately, it's a business and it serves people. It serves requirements of people. It serves aspirations of people. So, Zomato was a very successful example of what an idea can do without money. So, it's a wrong concept that for doing something different, for doing business, you require money. No. You require brilliant ideas, and because of whatever you learn in MBA, your horizons get widened up and you start thinking in different way. You start thinking differently, and that's why you do a lot of things which, or your brain starts working on different ideas. Coming to MCA. MCA is a qualification which gives you a passport to enter into IT industry. Friends, there was a rumor because of this pandemic, अभी IT में कुछ नहीं रहा, कुछ नहीं बचा, अभी है क्या IT में? Let me tell you one thing. IT always saw downs, but whenever it saw downs, it went up double. So for example, first down for IT was in 2001. That was internet bubble, which burst up. Yes, there was a down. But IT got so boom after that. The next down was in around 2007-8, when there was a crash of banks in USA. There also, again, it helped IT. There was a temporary downfall, but then it helped IT industry in such a way that a lot of business got into India from US as offloading, outsourcing, and India was the best destination because we had very good IT companies, we had very good manpower, we had very good English speaking people, and outsourcing business India topped. So IT industry went bit down and grown up like anything after that. 2020 was another worst year for even IT also. Couple of companies in India also gave layoffs. Couple of companies in India also were facing problems of getting projects because entire world was standstill. But again, because of that, everything has started going online. So digitization and everything, again, it's IT, nothing more than that. Data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these new concepts flowed in last 2 years like anything. And again, India being the IT superpower, we acquired all those skills. And today, again, IT industry is booming like anything. You might have read an interview by Azim Premji couple of days ago. And Wipro's Azim Premji, he very categorically said, in next 2 years, Indian IT industry is going to grow double. This is not what I say. This is what India's #1 company, Wipro's Azim Premji says. Then it gets a weightage. So friends, IT industry is again going to boom like anything. And there are indications of that. If you have read news, first thing, friends, I request you, please start reading newspapers and not cricket news or maybe picture news, but read the commercial news, read the industry news, because a news item came a couple of days ago saying that all big IT companies in India, chahe wo Infosys ho, chahe Wipro ho, chahe koi bhi company ho, all are facing biggest attrition rate in last 20 years. Attrition rate means people are leaving companies. Kyun leave kar rahe? Ghar nahi baith rahe. They are getting better jobs. What does it mean? It means what Azim Premji was saying is correct. Industry is growing and growing. So people are getting more chances to go to different companies and they are leaving earlier companies. So attrition rate goes up. That shows industry is growing up, industry is going up. So IT industry will never have any problems, let me tell you very frankly. But what is expectations from MCA students of the industry? Let's understand that also. Friends, I have told you one side that yes, there is a very good chance, there is a very good scope if you enter into MBA or MCA, but industry has some expectations from you. Not every student is going to go like this, because those who cannot fulfill industry expectations, industry is very shrewd. They will kick you out. What are industry expectations from you? Whether you are MBA or MCA, industry expectations remain same. First expectation of industry is you should be well mastered in your field. आप अगर MCA कर रहे हो तो आपके MCA में आप मास्टर होने चाहिए टेक्नोलॉजी में, चाहे वो लैंग्वेजेस हो जैसे जावा है, VB है, .NET है वगैरह वगैरह, यू शुड बी मास्टर इन दैट. चाहे वो डेटाबेसेस हो, चाहे वो ओरेकल हो, you should be mastering that. So industry expects that you should be master. Same thing is true with MBA. Industry expects that you are knowing good depth knowledge of that particular subject. चाहे वो marketing हो, चाहे वो finance हो, चाहे वो HR हो, चाहे वो supply chain हो, you should be knowing very good knowledge about the subject. That is what industry expects. Second thing what industry expects is you should have very good communication skills. चाहे MBA हो, चाहे MCA हो. Communication skills are very, very, very important, friends, and that is where exactly we lack in. And communication skill I mean by is not only written communication skills, they are oral communication skills also, and communication skills in English, not in vernacular Marathi or Hindi. English communication skills. So you will have to put special efforts. You have to take special efforts in these 2 years to improve your English communication skills, written as well as oral. And it's not difficult. Let me tell you, हम लोगों को लगता है नहीं ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा, हम कैसे करेंगे, हम तो मराठी मीडियम से है, हम तो मराठी फैमिली से है, कैसा इतना अच्छा इंग्लिश बोल सकते हैं. नो, यू आर अंडर रॉन्ग इंप्रेशन. It's not like that. If you can learn a computer IT language like Java in 6 months' time, the English which you have learned for last 16 years, how you can't do well in that language? Don't worry. First, come out of that inferiority complex. They don't require Shakespeare's, but they require students who are having good communication skills in written as well as oral language. What you need to do for next 1.5 years or 2 years, first of all, you must start reading English. And let me tell you, it has to be extracurricular, not your textbooks. Ideally, you should start reading Economic Times. चाहे वो नेट पे पढ़ो, चाहे वो हार्ड कॉपीज पढ़ो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट यू मस्ट रीड. व्हाई? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इट इंक्रीजेस योर लैंग्वेज स्किल्स, your vocabulary, and most importantly, you come to know what's happening in the field, in the world, in the industry, and that helps you anyways. So you must do that. Third thing, you must start speaking in English. Friends, now you will be joining either MBA or MCA, and then you will have groups of students. ग्रुप तो हो ही जाते हैं अपने, अपना समाज का वो स्पेशलिटी है ग्रुपिज्म. सो ग्रुप तो हो ही जाते हैं, 4-5 स्टूडेंट्स का, 6 स्टूडेंट्स का ग्रुप होता है. विद इन दैट ग्रुप you take a pledge that every week, once a week, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day you fix, we will speak to each other only in English. First couple of weeks may be difficult. You may stop speaking for that day. But ultimately, ice break to ho hi jayega because all are in the same boat. And you start speaking. That increases your confidence level. And let me tell you, if you do this exercise for next 1 year, you will be fluent in English writing, English speaking, and your communication skills will be very good. You have to do that, friends. Let me tell you very frankly, because when you are going for campus placements or going for jobs, this is what companies will look into you, चाहे वो आप MBA हो, चाहे MCA हो. First thing is your skills, technical skills or subject skills, and second, your communication skills. These two things what companies will look into you when they employ you. So you must increase those skills in these 2 years. These 2 years are meant for that. Remember one thing. Now coming again back to our students, one more thing what I expect you to do. See, this pandemic has created one problem. I don't know, now also आपके videos, audio सब बंद है. बहुत सारे students अभी भी सोते सोते देखते होंगे शायद. I don't know. Maybe. Because we have lost, हम लोगों को अभी ये आदत ही बन नहीं गई है कि we sit for hours together. People sleep, people rest and attend online, not expected. Now industry expects you to work for 12 to 14 hours, चाहे वो IT industry हो या चाहे manufacturing industry हो, चाहे वो service industry हो. Remember one thing, after completion of your MBA or MCA, when you get job, industry expects you to work for 12 to 14 hours a day. How do you do that? Are you physically fit for it? You have to also do a lot of things for your physical fitness in next 2 years. If you want to really enter industry with a fit body and fit mind, you have to do a lot of physical exercises. So you have to devote 1 hour a day for physical exercises in next 2 years. Come what may. This 1 hour has to happen. लोग क्या बोलते हैं हमारे यहाँ ना, ऐसे कोई एक्सरसाइज का बोलता है तो लोग पहले बोलते हैं सर हम चीट डे कितने टाइम कर सकते हैं. That means how many days are such that we can skip exercise. First thing यही सोचते हैं skipping कैसे और कितने बार करते हैं. Why? If you eat every day, you have to exercise every day. You can skip exercises when you skip eating. As simple as that. But remember one thing, you have to work next 30 years in the industry. आपके जोशी सर कब से इंडस्ट्री में है? 82-83 से. So he has completed almost 40 years in industry. Friends, आपको 40 साल है इसके आगे जब आपको काम करना है. अगर काम 40 साल करते रहना है ना, आप फिजिकली फिटनेस इज अ मस्ट and you have to work on it. So another thing what you have to do is, along with improving your communication skills, you have to also improve your physical and mental health. And for that, you have to do regular exercises, yoga, pranayama, whatever you want to do, but do something. Don't sit idle. You will have to pay a heavy price for that in your later life. Fine. Now coming to some important things about our MBA students. Friends, I have seen, couple of my friends are now big people. So I was talking to one of my friend who runs a medium-sized business, a factory industry. I asked him, यार तुम MBA students क्यों नहीं employ करते? बोला नहीं बॉस क्या हुआ, मैं बोलता हूँ आपको, मैं MBA स्टूडेंट एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए गया था, जाता था, बट आजकल स्टूडेंट्स के एस्पिरेशंस ही बदल गए. मैंने एक MBA स्टूडेंट्स को सिलेक्ट किया, 2 MBA स्टूडेंट्स को, फाइनेंस वाले, वो आए मेरे फैक्ट्री में, एंड फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन दे आस्क्ड, सर वेयर इज माय केबिन? वो बोला यार मेरे मैनेजर को भी केबिन नहीं है, मैं इसको नया आदमी आया उसको केबिन कहां से दे दूं? So you have to start at a grassroots level. You must understand that. Don't expect that you will be a manager day one. आपको बड़ा केबिन मिलेगा, एसी केबिन मिलेगा और 50 लोग आपके नीचे होंगे, आपके पास 2 प्यून होंगे, ऐसे कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. इंडस्ट्री इज बिकम थिन नाउ. जेरोक्स भी अपने आप निकालनी पड़ती है मैनेजर को भी. ये समझ लो इंडस्ट्री में आजकल. So you have to start from a grassroots level. Don't think that you will be boss the day one. So उसके लिए आप mentally prepared होना बहुत जरूरी है. Another thing, during these 2 years, what you industry expects you to do is you have to do some internships. Friends, जितना आप theory में सीखोगे ना, maybe 18 months, उससे ज्यादा 4 महीने इंटर्नशिप में सीखोगे. बट डू इट विथ योर माइंड, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लड़के मैंने देखे हैं इंटर्नशिप खाली सर्टिफिकेट लेके आते हैं. वो एम्प्लॉयर से बात करते हैं, सर क्यों परेशान होते हो आप, हमें भी परेशान करते हो, छोड़ो मेरे को एक सर्टिफिकेट दे दो, 2 महीने का इंटर्नशिप किया. वो भी बोलता है जाने दो यार, इसको सर्टिफिकेट देते हकाल देते जाओ. प्लीज डोंट डू इट. Whatever you learn in industry or your internship will be much more useful to you, not only during your course, not only during your exams, but also afterwards. एक छोटा example बोलता हूँ. When I was doing my MBA, मैं सोचा यार कुछ तो अलग, because first year I have not decided which branch to select, but I had some fascination about marketing. मैं सोचा यार मार्केटिंग में करूंगा नहीं करूंगा बात अलग है, बट आई वांट टू गेट एक्सपीरियंस इन मार्केटिंग. Everybody must get experience in sales and marketing. Let me tell you very frankly. First of all, what happens with when you work ground level in sales and marketing, आपका ईगो खत्म होता है. आजकल तो क्या पेरेंट्स ने भी कुछ बोला तो स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. पहला जो होता है वो ईगो खत्म होता है आपका, क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो आप यू आर डायरेक्टली फेसिंग पीपल, यू आर डायरेक्टली फेसिंग कस्टमर्स एंड देन दे टॉक एनीथिंग. यू हैव टू बेयर विथ इट. सो आपका ईगो खत्म करने के लिए एंड टू गेट ग्राउंड लेवल एक्सपीरियंस यू मस्ट वर्क इन सेल्स एंड मार्केटिंग फॉर मे बी 1 or 2 months, irrespective of which branch you are selecting. Now एक छोटा एक्सपीरियंस बोलता हूँ. It's a story of 1983, जब ये टेक्नोलॉजी में बड़ा कुछ, it was something different what even nobody thought of. That was automatic water level controllers. यानी जैसे आपका बड़ा इंस्टीट्यूट है, आपके यहाँ नीचे बड़े टैंक्स है जहाँ पे वाटर आता है, फिर पंप से वो आपके जो ऊपर वाले माले पे जो टैंक्स रखे वहां पे पानी लिफ्ट होता है और वहां से फिर पूरे बिल्डिंग में आ जाता है. Now I know the company, still remember the company's name, it was Hirlekal Precision Engineering. They developed something called as automatic water level controller, और वो बोले कि पंप जो ऑपरेशन है वो ऑटोमेटिक होगा. यानी जैसे ही ऊपर के टंकी का एक लेवल नीचे आ जाता है तो पंप ऑटोमेटिक स्टार्ट होगा, और जैसे ही वो टंकी फुल हो जाता है पंप ऑटोमेटिक बंद होगा. वैसे ही नीचे अगर टैंक में पानी नहीं है तो भी पंप ऑटोमेटिक बंद होगा. तो फुटबॉल के ऊपर ही पंप बंद होगा, पंप चलने का सवाल नहीं आएगा. ब्यूटीफुल टेक्नोलॉजी. आई थॉट अरे ऐसा केक वॉक ऐसा भेज देंगे. एंड देन दे सेड कि अपना हु इज द बेस्ट कस्टमर्स इज बिग हाउसिंग सोसाइटीज एंड अपार्टमेंट कॉम्प्लेक्सेस. वो शुरू हो गए थे पुणे में उन्हें एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ कि जहां पे ये अरेंजमेंट आए. मैं बोला यार अरे बहुत इजी, क्या करना है, बस जाके हाउसिंग सोसाइटी के सेक्रेटरी या प्रेसिडेंट को मिलना है, उसको बोलना है भैया आप ये जो सब काम किसी को करना पड़ता है ये बंद हो जाएगा, सब ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा, पानी का वेस्टेज कम होगा और किसी को तकलीफ नहीं होगी, पंप ऑपरेशंस विल बी ऑटोमेटिक. आई स्टार्टेड गोइंग फॉर दैट. मैं बोलता हूं आपको 2 महीने में एक भी बेच नहीं पाया. आई मेट 100 पीपल एटलीस्ट, सोसाइटी के चेयरमैन एंड सेक्रेटरीज, इंस्टीट्यूशंस के मैनेजिंग ट्रस्टीज. First hurdle which I found out, which I never thought of, even our people never thought of, people who manufactured it. लोगों ने बोला अरे देखो ऐसा है भैया, हमारे यहाँ जो वॉचमैन है ना वही ये काम करता है, उसको अलग सैलरी नहीं देते उसके लिए, उसका एक काम ये भी है कि पंप ऑन ऑफ करे और पानी का सप्लाई मेंटेन करे. तो अगर हम ये ऑटोमेटिक वाटर लेवल कंट्रोलर बिठाएंगे तो वॉचमैन की सैलरी तो कम नहीं कर सकते. क्योंकि वो नहीं बोला है हमें कि हमारा काम निकाल दो, तो क्यों ले ले हम? That was something different. It was a havoc as far as I was concerned. But एक चीज बोलता हूँ, that time जो experience मिला मेरे को, talking to people, understanding the politics within the societies and all these things, and then understanding how to convince, and all these convincing skills are very important, whichever management field you are in. So all this you learn if you are on the job, on the ground. So my request is you should be on the ground at least for 1 or 2 months to understand how to tackle with people, how to tackle with organizations. So internships are very important, and true internships, not certificate internships. आप MCA कर रहे हो तो internships are very very important, क्योंकि जब आप प्लेसमेंट के लिए जाओगे ना, आप बोल सकते हो कि मैंने ये कंपनी में इंटर्नशिप किया है 2 महीने का, 3 महीने का, and I have got experience on this either language or maybe platform or whatever it is. So companies will give much more importance to your experience, your internship, rather than your degree. So remember one thing, whether you are doing MBA or MCA, very well, internships are very important. So please remember that. Don't take it lightly for doing internship. Take it with your heart. Then comes something very important, that is, it's not only internships, but especially for MBA students, your IT skills. You must learn advanced Excel and PowerPoint, because whenever you will be going in management team, and there you have to attend a lot of meetings, and what is required is very good PowerPoint preparator and presenter, and advanced Excel knowledge you must have, because your 20% job may be that. And this is the only time when you can learn it, क्योंकि एक बार इंडस्ट्री में गए तो आपको कोई सिखाएगा नहीं, पावर पॉइंट नहीं सिखाएगा और एक्सेल भी नहीं सिखाएगा. आपको तो लगता है मैंने तो MS ऑफिस सीखा है. It's not that difficult. It's not like that. एक्सेल में एडवांस्ड जो एक्सेल है ना, वो बहुत अलग है. पावर पॉइंट, यू शुड बी एबल टू डू लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इन पावर पॉइंट ऑल्सो. सो ये दोनों चीजें आपको अच्छी तरह से लर्न करनी होगी और अच्छी तरह से मास्टर करनी होगी, because that is what is requirement of industry as far as now, especially in this new normal era is concerned. Then case studies. You are in MBA, and MBA में सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस है केस स्टडीज को. थ्योरी तो सब सीखते हैं यार, फिलिप कोटलर तो हमने भी सीखा, आप भी वही सीखेंगे, बट केस स्टडीज are what are going to teach you lot of things, where you have to apply your mind, where you have to apply theory principles into practice and see what best solutions you can give. Remember one thing, case studies is the only area which is not mathematical. 2 plus 2, 4 doesn't apply there. There somebody's answer can be 2 plus 2, 5, where somebody's answer can be 2 plus 2 is 1. Because it's your perception of the situation and your findings and your solutions to the problem. So case studies is another thing what you must very elaborately work on. Well, as far as specializations are concerned, fortunately you have very good specializations. जैसे जो common specializations है like marketing, finance, HR, ये तो है ही, but you have another very good specializations like supply chain management, which is a in thing. Today, remember one thing, everything has become online. चाहे वो Zomato हो, चाहे वो any online portal हो, सब online हो गया है. But आज तक कंप्यूटर से पिज्जा नहीं गिरता है, कंप्यूटर से आपको कोई मोबाइल फोन नहीं गिरता है. उसके लिए you need a supply chain. Actually, goods डिलीवरी और गुड्स का मैनेजमेंट जो है ना, दैट इज सप्लाई चेन. एंड more things going online, more and more importance is to supply chain management. So this is another branch which is available, and it's very good branch. Obviously the standard branches like marketing, finance, HR have always demand. One thing I want to tell you, especially about marketing, friends, marketing MBA has no other competition. जैसे MBA finance has some competition with CA, MBA HR has some competition with MPM or MSW, but MBA marketing management is the only and lone qualification which has no comparison or which has no competition. So opportunities are always there and will be there. MBA finance will have always opportunities, because CA and MBA finance are two different aspects, and a lot of companies do employ MBA finance. MBA HR, same thing. What you learn during your MBA of human resource management will help you in managing HR functions of industry, and it has got always good scope. So the branches which you have in your, and one more branch you have is business analytics. Today we talk about data science. Data science is the base of business analytics. And friends, obviously you need to be good in statistics for that. But business analytics is a upcoming branch, and let me tell you, it was there earlier also, it will remain there always. So business analytics is another branch which is a very good branch you have. You also have some minor specializations like rural and agribusiness. Friends, you are in semi-urban area where especially agriculture is the biggest business. So agro business is one of the area. And let me tell you that big industries are also entering into agro business. You might have read in the newspapers that during pandemic and even after that, even IITians are turning towards agro businesses. So agro business is very good. Then pharma and healthcare. During this pandemic, we all experienced that healthcare and pharma are the life-saving and essential fields. That's a lot of opportunities in those fields, and you have that as a minor specialization. Then tourism and hospitality. Yes, there is some I would say downfall in this industry currently, but this pandemic is not going to last forever, and hospitality and tourism is the basic need of people. आपने थोड़ी दिन पहले देखा भी होगा टीवी के ऊपर, जैसे ही थोड़ा ढील मिल गया, शिमला was full of people. यहाँ पे लोनावाला में लोग इतने जाते हैं, उसको हकालना पड़ता है. People love tourism. So tourism and hospitality industry is also one of the industry, though today in some problem, will be again back in uproar. And international business. Obviously now no country can do business within themselves. International business is another branch which is available. So it's a minor specializations which are available. So friends, choose your major and minor specializations in such a way that will help you in getting good jobs, and then your further progress will be really better and better. So all MBA and MCA aspirants, let me tell you, you have chosen the right path. Only your consistent efforts will help you to really grow in your careers and reach the heights. So thank you very much. And now I make the session open for question answers.
Sir, this is Dr. Mayank, and I would like to ask a question on behalf of all our students. Sir, as you said that you are having very prominent clients like Siemens and all. Siemens and all. So, sir, what is the opportunity for the students after completing their graduation if they are having foreign language certificate, any foreign language certificate in their hand?
Okay. As far
And
as
which foreign language you would like to recommend for MBA guys and MCA guys?
Okay. Now, friends, foreign language knowledge or certification will help you as a differentiator when you get an employment. Today, I am in IT industry and I want to employ people, MCAs, suppose. Then I will always prefer a student because सभी MCA एक साथ के होंगे. All are first class. So why should I select 10 people? I want only 2 people. I will give preference to people who have got foreign language certification. Why? Because today IT companies don't do business with only US. Then they do business with Southeast Asia. They do business with Europe and Germany, France. There are such countries where they work in their own language. Japan, China, they work in their own language. They don't work in English. And if I don't have person who understand that language, I don't get the business. So I will definitely prefer students who have got this additional qualification as foreign language certification and any foreign language. Because देखो हर एक इंडस्ट्री कंपनी का बिजनेस अलग अलग जगह पे होता है. Some companies are doing business in Japan, they want Japanese certification people. Some companies are doing business with Germany, they want German. So one language at least, if you can learn, and learn means not some 2-3 months, you should get a certification, प्रॉपर सर्टिफिकेशन. उनके गवर्नमेंट का सर्टिफिकेशन होता है. जैसे जर्मन सर्टिफिकेशन A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, इतने सर्टिफिकेशन है जर्मन लैंग्वेज के. सेम थिंग इज ट्रू विथ फ्रेंच, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1. सो वो सर्टिफिकेशन अगर आप ले सकते हो तो इंडस्ट्री ऑलवेज वेलकम्स एंड गिव प्रेफरेंस फॉर एम्प्लॉयमेंट एज वेल एज प्रमोशंस.
Thank you very much, sir.
So anybody else?
हॅलो
हाँ जी
Hello.
बोलिए. बोला सर.
मयंक सर,
Yes, sir.
मला असं बोलावं असं वाटेल की हे आता दिस इज अ वंडरफुल प्रेझेंटेशन गिवन. विवेक, थँक यू फॉर गिविंग अस सच अ काइंड ऑफ इनपुट्स टू आवर स्टुडंट्स. वंडरफुल.
थैंक यू.
तर त्या थँक्स करता मी तर माझा मित्र आहे त्यामुळे तुला थँक म्हणणार नाही, पण संस्थेच्या वतीने संस्थेच्या वतीने तर मला तुला या गोष्टीत निश्चितपणे तुला आय एम thankful to you for giving us such wonderful inputs, and we look forward to more such interactions. Of course, these students will join our course, or maybe some who are already with us. They were interested to listen to you, so they also have come and listen to your sessions. Have been there. They have learnt lot many things from you. So I expect even continued interaction with VIIT Baramati. Anyway, I will be taking exit in the month of October after I complete 60. That's what my plan is. But then I got this opportunity. I'm privileged to have you here, and I think we all batchmates of schools will be completing 60 in next few months' time. But then we are not finished yet. There are so many things that will be continuing. But then, like you do, we'll probably have a kind of collaborations, and we'll have these interactions with many institutes to come. That's what I feel. So thankful to you for such a wonderful interaction.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
in touch, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible after this. Thank you.
Right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Friends, you have to give your opinion about what you have heard from Mr. Velankar, and I believe you can provide the feedback if possible. I might ask Mayan sir to send a feedback form. You can listen, you can have your feedbacks recorded so that I can communicate with him after the time I get the opportunity to speak to him in person. Because he has been my school friend, right from the childhood we were together. So I just took opportunity to call him here and give you interaction.
Probably you might have liked it, but let me have your feedback the earliest possible time. After you get the forms from answer, you might send back the feedback to all of us. We'll be able to make some kind of further arrangements for such kind of interactions in future. Thank you very much for being glued to this particular session. We'll have more sessions coming up from tomorrow onwards. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So you can now disconnect. We'll connect again tomorrow, the time we have the session in the morning for our skill development. Thank you very much.
Yes.